Hey guys, what's up? Damn, I need to shave. Anyway, this is an update of sorts on what's coming up and what could be coming up. Um, yeah. One, I already posted this, I think either in the last video or a couple of videos back. Um, Lethal League. How many of you guys who play video games who watch my channel play that? The reason why I'm asking is because I recently, by recently I mean several weeks ago, got my hands in the game. I've been playing it online. I've been having a lot of fun with it. But I think I would probably have even more fun if I was playing with people that I knew or at least semi-knew. So I've been toying with the idea in my head of like having people who frequent the channel or that to like set aside a specific time during the week or something where we can just like play against each other. Just for shits and giggles. I could record it, put it up on YouTube, show the goofy fun we're having. We can yell at each other on Skype while doing it, whatever. If this sounds like something that you guys might be interested in and you already have the game, let me know. If not, no big deal. I'll just keep playing it the way I normally do it. But I just thought it would be a really fun way of interacting. So, if it sounds like something that's up your alley, go ahead. The reason why I picked something like Lethal League rather than, some other game to play against each other is because it's a really simple game to pick up. It can be tough to master, but it's a pretty easy game to pick up. You just jump around and hit the ball at each other. That's about it. Now, as far as all the crazy timing and stuff like that, yeah, that takes a little bit more practice, and I've gotten pretty good at being able to time hits at really fast speeds at the game, for those of you who know about it. But I'm not like, super duper champion levels. And again, anybody can pick the game up. It's just jump, hit the ball. So, yeah. Anybody's interested, let me know. Speaking of interacting, another idea that I'm toying around with is with the Hangouts. I still need to schedule some Hangouts with people who I haven't talked to in a while, like Demoman Chaos and Neocorpse, and others. I know I already did one with Skullgrim before, and Hyun, who I need to do another one with him again. But one idea I've been kind of toying with in my head is basically having a hangout where any of my subscribers who have any specific questions that they want to have a quick discussion about, we could probably set up a live hangout on that. The reason why I've been toying with that idea is I noticed that there are times when you guys happen to ask some really good questions, and sometimes I'm able to answer it fully in comment. Other times I'm like, this is a little bit too deep and I probably need to do a video on this. And sometimes I don't have, because of work, I forget about it or I don't have time for it, whatever. But I figure having like, a hangout maybe like on a Saturday or Sunday in the afternoon or something, it might make for a really interesting video, I guess, as well as being able to we're going to have like a one-on-one on a particular topic. It's just an idea I'm toying with. If it's something that you guys think would be a good idea, again, let me know. Yeah, there's that. Third thing, I know I keep promising to put up sword stuff soon, and I do plan on doing that. It's just that things keep getting in the way. One is my job and timing and my life, just regular everyday life, dealing with stuff. And another problem is sometimes we're not able to meet up because most of the time, like this past week, I actually set up. I finally was able. I had free time. I actually had some freaking free time to go out and spar again, and so that's why I was like, okay, great. We can go out there and film it. And Nick himself, he was all gung ho. He wanted to get some footage for his guild channel, as well as for my stuff. And he had even set it up so that he had his that head cam thing, so you can have that first person view. So you would actually, get to see all the holes in my defense and attacks and stuff like that, as well as get an idea of what it's, I guess, like to fight against me or whatever. So we had a nice, long, semi-long sparring match, and yet none of the footage was recorded. Yeah, that was a frustrating day. We were all set. We got there around 6 o'clock in the evening, and the sun's already coming down, and I'm using a black sword, so of course we need to get this footage recorded like now, because swinging around a dark sword at night, you can't really see anything. So it was like, let's go. So we went at it. Good match. And we're thinking, oh man, the footage is going to be awesome. The first problem started was with the last blow I struck. We were circling. We touched swords for a little bit. I sensed the right moment. I came in with a cut, and the cut went like right down the middle, and it hit the camera and it fell off. So we're immediately freaking out. We're thinking, oh man, what if we took, because he picked it up and realized it was off. So we're like, oh no, 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 no. What, what if I turned it off and it didn't have a chance to, you know how like when you're recording and then when you stop recording, it needs a moment to, write the footage. So we're like, oh shit, what if we killed it before it wrote the footage? So, he turned it back on again. We couldn't tell. We had to pull the memory card out, put it on my phone. And that's when we found out that, yeah, not only did it not record the footage, it hadn't been recording footage from the very beginning. He accidentally turned it off before we started fighting. So all that footage is gone. Yeah. Next time, I'm going to have a second camera on the side. So just in case shit like that happens, we still have something. But I don't want you guys to think that we haven't, I haven't been thinking about this. We tried. I thought we were going to have some stuff to put up, and it didn't happen. I'm sorry. But I do want to get up some more, sparring footage. I do want to get some more, like, sword videos just on explaining the few little meager things that I know. Because I think some of the stuff that I might be able to share with you guys might find interesting and fun. Hopefully I'll be able to get something up. It's just been crazy. These past couple of weeks have been really crazy with work. Speaking of work, there's been something that I've been debating internally with myself for some time. And because a couple of friends told me that I have nothing to worry about, I'm just going to put it out there. As some of you guys may know, and some of you guys have been asking about, my current job, I'm no longer doing security. I actually am doing contract work for a couple of sword companies, mostly quality control work and customer service work. For those of you wondering about when I said that most of my work is done here on this computer, that's the customer service side of things. I answer emails, I deal with customer concerns, and I lead them to what swords they want to buy. And speaking of that, one of the people I'm contracted out to is the Sword Buyer's Guide. I mostly do a lot of my email correspondence going through that. The reason why I'm bringing this up is I happen to have like an agent code where anyone who uses the link, I get a little bit of a cut of the the sale, commissions. I have been keeping that to myself for most of this year, ever since I got the new job, because I figured that the only time I should be using it is with my job, like if email correspondence and someone's asking me, what's a good sword to get at this site, and I say, well, what are your needs? And they tell me their needs, and I'm like, okay, you probably want this one, and then I use the link. I have not been using that link outside of my job. I've been told that it's okay if I do, but I just felt weird about it. And recently I've been debating that because it's like, well, I know a lot of people like buying swords, and it's like I could use a little bit of extra help. Rent's gone up, other things gone up. But then I'm like, but I should probably keep with my job. I don't want to tell people just here's the link, go and click. But people are telling me as long as you tell other people what it is and they know what it is, what's the big deal? I don't know. I feel weird about it. I have been thinking about putting it up on the channel just for because I know people like buying swords anyway, and they're like going over to SBG, and to be honest, most of the swords there are swords that I think are pretty cool. Not all of them, but then again, it's my own personal taste. But I do know that at least the quality is good. Otherwise, I wouldn't be contracting myself with these guys. If you guys think that there are no ethical problems with me basically putting up the link and saying, hey guys, if you want to help me out a little bit, as well as get a sword, click on this particular link and it'll give credit, then I'll put it up. But if there is a problem with that, I'm not going to put it up. In fact, I'm not even going to be putting it up here right now. I'm just letting you guys know that's something I've been thinking about. Try to help me out a little bit, but I feel weird. I don't know. It's just me. Again, let me know what you think. I guess this whole thing is, I got this idea, let me know what you think. I got this idea, let me know what you think. But it's things I've been like You know, just stuff I've been musing over these past couple of days while I've been working and other things. Oh, and finally, on a more lighthearted thing, which I'm not going to... Well, okay, I guess this is another. Let me know what you think. The Dark Souls videos. Those of you who actually do care, and very little of you do, but I put it up anyway just because the few of you that do care, that I do talk to you about, you guys know I'm a fanatic about the game. And some of you I talk to about also are fanatics about the game. I am way behind on putting those videos up. I've already beaten the game. Like twice. Once on the PlayStation 3, once on the PC version, which is the main version I play on. And the other reason why I have not beaten it again is because I'm still making new characters and twiddling and fiddling around with different builds, as well as completely exploring my main game before I then jump into New Game Plus. That's just me. I always take things slow. But yeah, I have tons of footage recorded. Like I said, I've beaten the game. I've already delved into the DLC. The newest DLC has just come out, and I'm already jumping in that. I've already gotten the freaking crown from there, and I'm like just exploring every last little tidbit I can before I move on. And I'm recording that footage, but you wouldn't know it if you saw the videos of all of that's already been up, because I'm like way behind on posting these videos up. So I've been like, is it even worth it at this point to continue putting those videos up, considering how far behind I'm in, especially since so few people watch it. Now, to be perfectly honest, my channel is not very large to begin with. I don't have tons of subscribers, and I don't think I ever will have tons of subscribers, because my channel is one of those channels where I just simply put up whatever the hell I want. And what I do put up isn't necessarily major on the whole entertainment side of things. And I don't focus on any one thing to attract tons of people who care about that focus to stay around for long. So I'm going to put up whatever I want to put up. But the thing I'm trying to get at here is, for those of you who do watch the Dark Souls videos, like what, all three of you, I've been thinking about just simply putting up where I'm at right now, and then maybe getting back to the other ones later, or just saying the hell with the old ones, because I'm way behind in posting them up. You know, but then again, I've noticed some other people they'll beat the game and then they'll put up new videos of them beating the game again. So I guess even though I'm way behind, I can still post them up. So I guess what I'm asking is, what do you guys think? Should I just continue to put up the old stuff and just try to play catch up? Or should I just, like, right now, because right now I'm having a blast with the latest DLC, the Ivory King one. The land is gorgeous. I love how the place looks. So far I'm really liking the layout of the land. The enemies aren't really all that annoying. There's only one enemy that really pissed me off so far. Just one. And murdering him finally was so freaking sweet. But oh my god, he pissed me the hell off, and I'm kind of annoyed at myself because really in the grand scheme of things, he really wasn't all that hard. He was just fucking annoying. And it was my own stupidity that made him tougher than he was. But overall, I'm really enjoying it, and I've been thinking about, I should just post this up right now. Should I just post up the DLC stuff now and then get back to posting up my journey on beating the game later? Again, those of you who watched my Dark Souls 2 videos, the few of you that watch it, let me know. Give me your thoughts, and I'll go along with that. And if you guys do watch it, don't be afraid to post up in the comments. Let me know you exist. And every now, like, it seems the only people who post up is maybe Devilman Chaos or maybe one other person. And speaking of Devilman Chaos, is another reason why I feel guilty about the Dark Souls 2 videos, because he and I are going through the game together. We've almost beaten the game. And I don't know what it is, but it seems that when we both play the game together, really hilarious stuff happens. Like, normally when we play the game by ourselves, we just go through the game. When we team up and play co-op, hilarious shit happens. And that's why I've been wanting to, I gotta hurry up and post this up. The only reason why I haven't put those up yet is because we're still trying to make up our mind on how we wanted to present it. I originally just wanted to do it as first I just simply wanted to record us just playing the game and you hearing our back and forth talking. The problem is the footage didn't record the voices very well. The in-game voice chat is a little, I don't know whether it's his mic or whether it's me receiving it, but it's a little off. And not only that, but it records my voice really low. I don't know why. So the next thing I wanted to do was record us, like put up the footage and then us commenting on what's going on. And that was what I thought we were going to be doing. But then later he was wondering if maybe we should act out our characters instead to make it even funnier. Like we actually like, act, like voice act our characters. Because he's playing a dumb green orc, I guess. And I'm just playing some dude. That's the way we built our characters. And he was thinking about like just acting it out and making a show out of it. I don't know if I have the acting chops for that sort of thing, but who knows? Maybe we can make it funny. But this is the reason why our co-op footage has not gone up yet. That's just letting you know. This is all the stuff that's been in the works that's been sitting on my hard drive for months. I'm hoping this doesn't turn into another version of The Righteous Heathens, because boy, did I fuck that one up. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, just letting you know, I haven't been sleeping on all this stuff. I got stuff I want to put up. I got topics I want to discuss, and not just on swords and video games, also on, the political scene right now is fucking insane, and I got a lot to say about that. What's going on around the world right now is fucking insane. What's going on with Hong Kong, the fact that a new Cold War is probably starting between the US and Russia, and even the Ukraine now. What the fuck? And even some religious stuff lately has been kind of like making me grind my teeth. So yeah, trust me, there have been things that I wanted to discuss on this channel. I just need to find the time to sit down and talk about it. I haven't really been happy with a couple of the last ones I've put up where I discuss more serious topics because I'm so scatterbrained from other things that I'm not able to put my my thoughts out in a manner that I think would be conducive for decent discussion. But just letting you know, I've been thinking about these things. Yeah. Oh, and one last thing. I know it's getting to be almost 20 minutes. I keep saying last thing, but then something else occurs to me. Another cooking video is coming up soon. I've already recorded it. I just need to edit it. The cooking videos were very well received. Well, the cooking video was very well received. I didn't expect it to be, as received as it was. I mean, another channel look at that's well received. Look how few views. To me, that's the views it did get and the amount of comments it got. To me, that's a big deal. Again, small channel. I already have another one in the works. It's already recorded, already done. I'm going to be putting that one up soon. I hope you guys will like that one as well. I took some of you guys' criticisms to heart in terms of how I cut and stuff like that, as well as the frying pan. One thing I do have to mention, keep in mind that even though I do like to cook and I know how to cook and I've put together some pretty decent dishes, I am not a professional cook. And there probably will be some things that I do that might piss some of you off. I'm sorry. You're looking at the way the cooking video stuff was designed to be, and it's still designed to be like, imagine you guys happen to be in my house and I'm cooking something and you happen to be there. You go, oh, that smells good. How do you make that? This is how you make it. You're hanging out in the kitchen with me and I'm showing you how it's done. Yeah, it's that informal. So that's why it's kind of slapdash. And this latest one that I'm going to be putting up soon is also kind of slapdash. Just warning you. Anyway, that's that. Hopefully I'll put something of more substance soon, as well as a little bit more entertaining for those video game guys. Leave your comments down below on the stuff that I brought up. Let me know what you think about these different things, and I'll catch you guys later.